Welcome back to Kings at the Table podcast, where if you're a king, you belong at the table. And week 7 recap is here. Juan, what stood out to you?
Bailouts. There's a few bailouts, but that's not, before we get to that part, how about that ass whooping that the fucking Lions got, man? What up, Detroit?
Oh, man. Yeah, that was bad. That score, do you remember the score of that game?
It was
38-6.
Rich, they got 21 skunked before the end of the fucking half.
They did.
That shit's crazy. I think, what was it, 28-0 going into halftime?
Yeah, it was bad. They just couldn't do anything.
Flat. Just fucking flat, but not taking away from the Ravens, though. That fucking offense was fucking moving, dude. They were doing that. Bro, Lamar was looking dope as fuck. He made it look easy.
Yeah, the only thing I could do is just laugh and smile. You know why? Because I called that shit. And it's still early, but I'm starting to feel really good about the hot take. About Lamar Jackson winning MVP and about the Ravens winning that division. And it's early. Pump the brakes.
Pump the brakes.
Pump the brakes. But we almost halfway through the season, and it's only another half to go.
I mean, a lot can happen.
I don't think this stock of the Ravens is going to stay steady or even get close to falling off. That's trend.
Their trend has stayed, consistently going up.
Oh, they're going up.
They're going up, and like I said earlier, they're right behind the Chiefs.
Yeah.
But I mean, the Ravens, they look good. I'm surprised we beat them.
Yeah, they kind of beat themselves.
They beat themselves.
Not taking away from the Steelers,
But I mean, for sure.
Y'all made it a Pittsburgh game. And you know what other Pittsburgh kind of style game? The Rams won. And you guys beat them 24-17.
It was a good game. The whole game was good. I just feel that was a bailout. That's one of the bailouts that happened over the weekend.
But okay.
And that last play, man. I'm not gonna lie. That shit was not a first down. Not a first down.
Well, that's what you're calling a bailout, right?
Yeah, that's a bailout.
Yes. Okay. Before we get to that play, though,
Okay.
How did you feel the game went? Was it a Pittsburgh style game or was it?
It was, honestly, I liked what I saw. I mean, it was just one game that from an offensive standpoint where I'm like, hey, these guys look fucking pretty good on offense. Defense looked good. TJ got a pick. I think he got a sack too. So the defense is still doing defensive stuff. But I will say this: we didn't have an answer for Puka for a while. Puka was running all over us.
Well, he does that against everyone, honestly.
He's been doing that. But I did like the matchup between him, Puka, and Joey Porter Jr. That was also pretty sick. That was good to watch both those guys.
They went up against, like 3 or 4 times?
There was a couple times that they went against each other, and they both looked good. Like,
Two
that
rookies.
shit was good. Yeah, them going at it, they were dogs. But I did like what I saw from that Steelers offense.
Okay, that's what I'm going with. Because you guys put up 24 points. Last week, your offense looked decent enough. So I'm starting to think Mike Tomlin is a great coach.
I mean,
have I said that before?
You've said that multiple
times.
Haven't
the fan base at every damn stadium in Pittsburgh chanting "Fire Canada"? That is fucking some shit.
I mean,
not just Steeler games.
Everywhere. They were doing it at hockey games,
college,
everything.
Now, I was seeing what you guys were seeing as far as like, damn, this dude isn't drawing no plays up. The ball's not moving, but I'm sure they got to him, bro. The way Pittsburgh runs, Tomlin sat his ass down, bro, and he said, I'm going to give you one more chance. One more chance. And since that game, your offense has
been moving up. We've been able to run the ball a little bit better. I'm not saying great. Been running a little bit better. And, I mean, it kind of looks like everything's falling together. We got Deontay back.
That's big.
He was a big part of your offense. He was a big part of that game, too, because he had a couple good big plays. But, that game was still kind of a little worry-ish because, can't count out the Rams. That game was competitive all the way through.
Definitely. Well, not having to worry is not something the Bronco fans could be not doing. They worry every game.
You got to right now, but...
And I was worrying this game. It was a good game. We won 19-17 against the Packers, the Broncos.
But you'll never hear that on ESPN.
Breaking news, the Broncos won.
Holy shit. But if they would have lost, you would have heard all over that one.
Coach, quarterback.
Everything in between.
Should they blow it up? They don't want to see the Broncos be good. They don't want to see the Broncos win. They do not want this head coach and quarterback to stay together.
They don't want that duo.
They want to get in that locker room somehow and keep poking at them till one of them gives in, and not one of them has gave in.
That's good. Now the finger's going back on them.
And I said give it about 8 weeks with the Broncos so I can tell you how I feel. You remember I told you that?
Yep.
We're keeping Sean Payton and Russell Wilson for the future. He
Starting
to turn it around. He had one cough-up game on prime time against the Chiefs, and that was the most fakest shit I've seen all season. I'm not going to go there.
Bailout.
Weird shit as far as Russell Wilson not looking good on that game, but every other game he looks like an MVP caliber quarterback.
It was a script.
I'm just saying. Now, Broncos are coming up.
Okay. We'll see what they do in these upcoming weeks.
For sure. Now, how about the Packers, though? They're starting to trend down a bit.
Yeah, I know. We kind of had a little bit of high praise on them. But, I mean, give it up to the Broncos defense. You know, that pick at the end. Yeah. I mean, hey, that fucking hit, I don't know, bro.
The suspension?
Yeah.
I can't stand it.
Man, realistically, if you're a football fan, you're like, bro, that's just a regular hit or whatever you may want to say. But, I mean, okay, I guess the most you could give them, what? Just a what's that? What do they call it now? Unnecessary
roughness.
What? Yeah, give him a fucking 15 and be on our fucking way. You don't have to
a participation flag.
Yeah,
you know.
I mean, he participated in the ass whooping that he gave him,
basically.
Yeah,
but seriously though, that hit, he was targeting below the waist when the dude went up to catch it. Guy comes down, he bends down really low, and then it hit his helmet. It's like, bro, you can't dictate where you're going to hit as the motions happen. Especially how fast these guys are going.
Oh, yeah.
They're like, vehicles colliding.
Yeah.
You're not going to be able to brake once you're, what?
Yeah, he's in the
air. Foot away. How you going to brake? You don't got no emergency brake on you.
Exactly.
How you going to brake?
So, I mean, again, it should have just been the 15-yarder.
No, and then what's ticking me off is like, I get it. He's starting to get those flags. Okay. Never before in those other games did you feel like he should be kicked out.
No.
It was an unnecessary flag. Okay. We understand. We take the fucking 15 yards, but why are you taking these guys out the game? They're not changing nothing of football, bro. This is football.
It's getting softer. In the league, we can all agree that the league is getting really soft.
No, I understand about getting soft. Yeah, okay, cool.
Player safety.
I'm all for safety.
Yeah.
But that play, bro, that one right there, bro, there's no other action he can do. He had to go where he was going to make it a good tackle. The other guy bent down. What do I do?
It wasn't his fault.
So he got the flag. They give him a 4-game suspension. 4 games, bro.
Why?
Not even. But they kicked him out during the game.
That should have been fine. That should have been it. Then.
That's big in the game. That's huge. We almost lost that game because he got kicked out.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? That's what ends up messing people's records.
Yeah. But he got ejected that game. I don't think that the suspension was necessary at all. They gave him the 4, and then you said they reduced it, right?
Just today, the Broncos appealed, and they got 2 games now instead of 4.
Against 2?
Yeah, how did it go from 4? Now we're saying we got to settle with 2, though?
But at the same time, you ejected him for the rest of that game.
Yeah.
Fuck it. If worst comes to worst. Okay, 1 game.
That's exactly what I said.
1 game.
I'm okay with 1.
You'll live. I mean, it's basically like he's served in 2.
Yeah.
Again, that game could have cost you. But
luckily,
anyways, yeah.
Talking about costing them though, this might cost the Niners something down the road. When I'm talking about home field advantage,
now you're looking you're behind the Eagles. That was a big loss, especially to the Vikings. Yeah,
17-23 in Minnesota.
They lost a primetime Kirk Cousins.
Damn.
Hey, there's not a lot of quarterbacks that can do that, or other teams that can do that.
Are you shocked?
A little bit. I'm actually I'm fucking shocked.
I'm shocked.
Because I'm not, again, it's going back to what we've been saying all season, bro. It could be any week. It's any there's no guarantees.
This year, fuck yeah.
There's no guarantees. And the Browns did it, and the Vikings did it.
Yeah.
They beat the Niners, and again, we have these guys high caliber. They're the top of the tops.
Yeah.
But right now, there's something going on, man. It might be a little bit more than just players on the field.
You're saying as an overall making yourself a contender and winning the Super Bowl, it's not just who you have on the field.
No.
It is who's coaching the team.
Yeah. And
we're not going to mention his name because I don't think we're allowed to mention the head coach's name when we talk about why the Niners don't win. Yeah. Don't ever mention his name, bro.
Yeah.
If you mention Kyle, oh shit. I said it, bro.
You can say the first name.
Yeah,
we don't know which Kyle it is, though.
I can't say.
See?
I can't say my own.
Yeah, I mean, you
Hall
can
of
say
Fame.
his dad. You can say his dad.
Mike Shanahan.
Yeah, he can say Mike Shanahan's son.
Okay, we'll just leave it at that.
His son.
But let's just blame. let's blame the defensive coordinator
For right now.
for right now. For right now, we don't want to scare the Niner fans that it might be.
And
the
this
head
is a
coach.
team that's gotten 2 defensive coordinators promoted.
To become head coaches.
Yeah, to become head coaches.
To
One's in New
show
York.
you that. Let's see how this guy can swim.
Exactly. And
You're on your own now. It's not Kyle Shanahan's fault. You're on your own now. You ain't got no coordinators.
Whoa, you said his name, bro.
Oh, fuck. But
That coach. Yeah.
What do you think, Juan?
Is
Is it an overreaction right now?
Okay, right after this loss, right now, no. But you lose to the Bengals coming up, going into the bye week with an L, and then you got to travel to Jacksonville. I mean, you're getting your guys back. You'll get your Debo.
You can't lose either one of those.
Can't. That's where it's going to get tough. Then this is that thing I told you. There's going to be that finger pointing shit going on soon.
Egos.
The egos.
They come out.
They're going to come out. Frustration. These guys,
Are they frustrated right now?
Rich, what if the Niners lose 3 games in a row?
Exactly.
4 games.
Bro, 5 games.
Fuck.
They got a
big travel day coming.
Yes.
They got at Jacksonville, at Seattle, and then at Philadelphia.
Yeah.
You gotta win.
These 2.
You gotta win these next 2.
Both.
That's what I'm saying.
You can't go 1-1, and you obviously can't go 0-2 these next 2 games.
Oh, dude.
0-2, someone has to go.
Niners will implode after that.
Oh, for sure. What about after 1 though? If they lose either the Bengal game,
3 in a row.
No. Let's say they win the Bengals but lose Jacksonville. That's still not good
No, because you're going straight to Seattle.
for three road trips, right?
Yeah, you're at Jacksonville already. If you
Yeah.
pull off a win there, let's say whatever.
No, I know, but yeah.
Yeah, you got to go to Seattle and then you got to go to Philly.
So the question was earlier on Instagram. They asked, should the Niners panic? Niner fans panic, and we said, if you lose either one of these 2 games,
Yep. But they have to win these next 2.
right?
Because then they're just going to start.
Well, so let's
gonna
just
be-
keep carrying on with the Niners real quick because they're such a big headline as far as them losing these 2 games. How about Purdy? He looked pretty good.
Purdy was not Purdy. That wasn't that Purdy.
2 games in a row,
Man, it is.
right?
I mean, you can sit here, and I'm pretty sure some people will be like, oh, that's because they didn't have Trent Williams on
Which
the line.
every rightful way they can't say that, but it's not to
can't.
be like, oh, he's supposed to look like he looked.
No. He's still having his time. I mean, yeah, it ain't no Trent Williams. But, I mean, have you noticed that the run game kind of slowed down a little bit?
Big time.
Both games.
Yeah. Well, that has to do with Trent, though.
It does. But, I mean, you got to be able to, as a coach, the coach.
Oh, okay. Yeah, don't say his name.
As a coach, he should be able to make those adjustments properly. He should be like, you know what, we can't do these outside bounce runs anymore.
Let's switch it up.
Let's switch it up. You got to make these right adjustments up until you get your guy back.
Okay, that's what makes you a good coach.
You should.
A great coach.
Yeah. So it's kind of like his fault right now. If you think about it, you don't have these 2 guys. You got to make the proper adjustments for it.
Yeah.
And he has it. It's almost like he's still trying to run the same thing, not having those pieces. It's like Debo and Trent Williams are not plug and play guys.
Hell no.
You kind of like,
You need them.
yeah, you build your offense through them.
Yep.
I mean, you're paying them. You might as well use them.
For sure.
So, I mean, that them losing them is huge for them, and he's got to make the right adjustments for that.
He does. He has to find a way.
He's got to win.
Now, let's get to their D-line, though. Not 1 sack on Kirk Cousins. You have all that money on that D-line.
Not
Great
1
players,
sack.
Pro Bowlers. They could all damn near be Pro Bowlers. Not 1 sack.
Not one.
Now, yeah. For real, not 1 sack.
There's so much money there.
And they're all great players, though. Like,
You know who stepped back? And we talked about it a little bit. Where's Joey? Or not Joey, I'm sorry, Nick. Where's Nick Bosa?
Well, you were on the right path. You weren't supposed to say his name. But yeah, Nick Bosa.
Where's he at?
He's supposed to be top 3 pass rusher in the league.
He's not.
He's not looking like one.
No. And people remember when we posted the little start cut bench, and people were like, everybody's talking about, oh, you got to put Bosa in there. I get it. He had a great season last year, dude.
Yep.
Great season. But right now, I don't feel like I see him enough on the field like that.
Not for for what he just got paid.
Hell no.
Nope, not even close. He ain't no Myles Garrett. He ain't no T.J. Watt. He ain't no Max Crosby. He ain't no Parsons. Is that why we cut him?
That's why you cut him. You got to cut him. But
not Niners.
Not Niners. But I'm talking about in our little post.
We had a post of start, bench, cut.
Yeah.
Start 2, bench 2, cut.
Here's a quick little graphic so that way you can see what we're talking about.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we're talking about.
But going back to it, I mean, Bosa, where you at, bro?
Yeah, he needs to wake up.
Something needs to happen.
But they're really mad at their defensive coordinator, though. That's where the blame's at. So
again, the offense should be scoring more.
They should be scoring more.
But next game that we'll get into, we got an offense that ain't scoring so well. That's the fucking Raiders, man.
Damn. Raiders lost 12-30 to the Chicago Bears. Fuck. Who was their quarterback?
Division II quarterback. Damn. I mean, we could sit here and be like, oh, blah, 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 this, and that. No, man. The fucking Bears look hella tight on Sunday, dude. I was sitting there watching this game. I was like, there's no fucking way. There's no fucking way. You couldn't tell me on Sunday that the Bears were a 1-5 team. That's how good they look.
I told you.
That's how good they look.
But nobody believed me when the Broncos went against them, where we almost lost 3 in a row. And I was saying that they're like, this is the fucking toilet bowl. I was like, bro, this is gonna be a good game.
Hey, the fucking Bears look sick. The Bears look solid, and the Bears did that with a fucking D2 quarterback that a lot of people probably way more than a lot of people and they ain't never heard of.
No, the only way I heard about him was somebody sent me a post, and it said that he beat out Tyrod Taylor.
Damn.
Look what Tyrod's doing.
But confidence.
Yeah.
That confidence right there.
Guy from a D2, confidence, beats out Tyrod. He's starting now. Fields is hurt. Does this guy have enough confidence to keep that starting spot?
Do you want to start quarterback controversy in Chicago? But I mean, at this point for them, why not? You got to get some fucking thing going.
Yeah, they do look good, though.
Light a fire into that ass.
Yeah. Now,
but, I mean, here's the thing that probably a lot of Raider fans are thinking right now, like, oh, you're just hating, you're this, you're that. No, man, think about it. If the reason why you lost that game was because you guys had Brian Hoyer as your quarterback, why the fuck you guys didn't start Aiden O'Connell? Why did they pull him sooner?
Yeah.
When they were pretty much at one point fucking dead in the water. They should have pulled him sooner and then let the rookie spin.
No, they should have never started Hoyer. They should have started O'Connell from the beginning. Why? What is the reasoning behind starting Hoyer? There has to be.
That's the McDaniel buddy right there.
That's the head coach, and that's who they want out. And I've been saying that since the day they hired him. I said that is not a good fit. You're not gonna like Josh McDaniels. I seen him for 3 years, and he blew this shit.
You lived through it.
I am seeing everything he did in Denver going on in Las Vegas.
That's fucking wild.
It's the same old shit.
That's crazy.
The Raiders were a decent enough team to keep trending up to maybe eventually, trying to contend for for a Super Bowl eventually. The way they were heading, they were building right. They were doing pretty damn good. Derek Carr's a pretty decent enough quarterback to get it done.
I mean, he's better than Jimmy.
They had Josh Jacobs. You're talking about a top 5 running back in the game, right?
When you bring in an arguably number 1 wide receiver.
But hold on, let me tell you how much fucking skill the Raiders have on their team. Top 5 running back in the league.
Okay.
Then you go to receiver. Top 3 receiver in the league.
Yep.
Then you go to the pass rusher. Top 5 pass rusher. You have 3 positions right off the bat, top 5 in the league. And they're not looking the way they should. Josh McDaniels goes over there. They used to have a top 5 tight end.
Yeah.
They got rid of.
That was a mistake.
You see what I'm saying?
That was a fucking mistake.
It's weird. I don't want to get into the whole conspiracy shit, but I believe that there's something more going on, and I don't want to bring it to people's attention because I'm gonna say I know the script, right? There's some scripts going on. They want to make it funny when you say script. But you should kind of start seeing these plays, huh? Start seeing these chess moves going on in the NFL, this business that they got going on.
It's all business.
It's all business, man. It's all money.
Yep.
You know? So he sends his coordinators, the Patriots. Send their coordinators, try to mess up some teams, get some information. Josh McDaniels did that with the Broncos. Fucked our whole team up. Goes back to New England. I think they won a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Huh? A couple years later,
Sends them out to
let's go mess up Las Vegas. They're trending up. We might have to see them in a couple years. Let's go screw it up. Goes right back to New England. Who did they just sign?
Patricia.
What did Belichick just get?
Oh, sneaky bastards.
They
The little hush hush signing. All of a sudden now it's coming out, but apparently this extension has been done a while back already.
The Patriots were 1-5 going into this week. They extended Belichick. For what reason? You're 1-5.
Didn't make sense.
What? Belichick overrated? What? Patriots are the sorriest they ever been. They get their guys back, get their coordinators back. You sign, you draft Caleb Williams. We're fucked.
All part of the plan.
We're fucked.
But that's saying if it goes that way.
If it does, bro.
You heard it here first.
That's some shit. I don't know.
Sneaky bastard, man.
So the Raiders definitely should fire Josh McDaniels.
They need to.
Right.
I don't understand how he still has his job. Like, for reals. Like, and this is going back for since he first got there.
Yeah.
Like, this is wild to me, man. I don't know how he still has his job. That's a trip to me.
Yeah, I feel bad for the Raider fans. I really do. As a Bronco, you see it. I'm like, damn, I've been through that. You know what I'm saying? It's like one of those things.
I lived through that one before.
Yeah.
Yo, don't worry. It gets a little bit better sometime.
For sure. You know what, though? The Browns, you know, they've been through a lot, and they're finally getting these damn calls.
I mean, are they getting calls or are they getting bailed out?
That's what I'm saying. They're getting their calls, man. 39-38 against the Colts. They're saying that must have been the most rigged officiating game this year.
It's up there. I mean, I don't know. What the Chiefs one? That one still plays in my head.
Or how about the Giants one last week against the Bills?
Oh, that one's.
Oh, what about the next couple weeks? Should we keep going?
I mean,
are we going to keep seeing this happen?
Let's see who else. Let's say, oh, you know what? Let's just start calling games that we think like this game will be a bailout game.
Who's the primetime game?
Next week.
That's a bailout game.
Damn.
Too much money.
Yeah.
Pay attention. These games are all primetime, damn near.
Yeah, all the main ones that are rigging up. They've all been the primetime ones.
That's so what everybody's betting.
So was the Vikings one in the Niners primetime game rigged? I don't know, man. I think the Vikings won that one.
I don't know about that one. Anyways, that play though. What do you think about the Browns?
Bro, they tried to give him that game. They tried to give him that fucking game.
They did.
Well, I mean, they ended up getting it, but I mean, they were really back-to-back plays. So the Browns get lucky on those two fucking calls at the end of the game. But then, you know, that a touching one, okay.
Yeah.
All right. But that fucking PI, bro.
In the end zone?
Yeah. Really?
Yeah.
Really? Bro, it hit the back of the
No, it bounced like at least 6 yards away from the guy in the end zone, and the bounce went into the
into the stands.
In the stands. So they're saying like how
is that catchable?
Exactly. That they're saying that's the biggest thing.
That was not catchable at all, man. Like, granted, him jumping all the way at his height, like to the top of he can, so he probably would have nicked it with his finger. I don't think he'd bring it down.
Yeah.
He'd probably touch it. But fuck no, dude.
So
there's no way.
What people are probably getting confused right now is like, okay, why is it that when they're on their 40 and on their own 40, they throw a bomb about 35 yards out, and the ball goes past them, towards him, past them, and they'll still call pass interference and is there, right? Like I say, how could you call that if he wasn't going to catch it? Well, the thing was, it was pretty damn close to his direction. It wasn't like him.
You knew it was towards him.
And you knew that it could have been like a Moss somehow. It could have been caught.
Yeah.
There's a possibility.
It could have been
We've seen some crazy-ass catches before.
Yeah.
And they could have fucking got their toes down or something. This play, there's no way in hell this dude would have caught this shit. They said the funniest shit I seen was like, they asked, would you think Wemby would be able to catch that? The guy from the
Oh,
Spurs.
damn, that might be a
I'm not sure if he could.
Hey,
He might have lost that shit.
Fuck around and find out.
Yeah,
He would have got his legs taken out the game, though.
He should have been a receiver.
Could have been.
Nobody would have stopped him.
Hell no, just throw it.
Damn. Hail Marys.
Only hands there. He's not even jumping. He's just standing there.
Fuck. Nah, but yeah, there was a overthrown pass. It shouldn't have been a PI.
I don't know. That shit wasn't a PI to me. And then they punch it in for easy one.
How about the fact that Watson, right?
It's hurt again.
He goes out on concussion. PJ Walker comes in, leads them to win. But the thing that's catch